Hello students, welcome to my lecture. Today we are going to study an elective paper that is BOD 102. The paper title is Research Methodology, Bioinformatics and Biostatistics. The unit name is Basic Concept of Research and General Laboratory Practices. Module name is Research and its Types and module number is 1. Myself, Dr. Ranjita Savaikar, Associate Professor, Department of Botany, PESS RSN College of Arts and Science, Pharmagudi, Ponda, Goa. This is going to be the outline of my presentation. In this module, we are going to learn the definition of the term research. We are also going to understand the differences between library research, field research, and laboratory research. After I complete this module, you will be able to describe research and types of research, and you will be able to cite differences between library research, field research, and laboratory research. First, let us define what is the meaning of the word research. This year, you are going to complete a project work, and this paper will definitely help you in completing your project in a more better way. So let us define the term research first. Research is a process of steps used to collect and analyze information to increase understanding of a topic or issue. It is an art of scientific investigation. There's another definition by means of which you can define the term research. It is an activity to find answers to a question by using scientific methods to acquire knowledge. These are the research types: library research, field research, and laboratory research. Students, you may do field research or laboratory research, but library research is a part, it's a very important part of your research work. Whether it is field research, laboratory research, library research, or survey of literature forms very important part. Now let us understand what is the meaning of the word library research. This type of research is carried out by using literature available in specific area of research. Now what do we mean by literature? Literature refers to the written works. Now the next category of research is field research, and this type of research is carried out by analyzing case studies. You can do in-depth studies, or this can be also done by holding focus group discussions with the target groups. The third category of research is laboratory research, which is carried out in a place equipped for experimental studies. Let us understand how the data is collected when you are doing library research. The data is collected or analyzed by using primary sources or secondary sources. Now what do we mean by primary sources? Primary sources refer to the original work. This can be the manuscripts which are handwritten, or the researchers can conduct the surveys or refer to the autobiographies or conduct interviews or refer to the research reports or government documents. The secondary sources is nothing but the work done by other researchers. This is the sources are books or journal or magazine articles, encyclopedias, dictionaries, handbooks, or reviews. Library research methods. Whenever you are indulged in library research or when you are collecting your literature, you can go ahead by searching or by using the keywords. Now what do we mean by keywords? Keywords refer to the significant words, and these can be searched by using catalogs or search engines like Google or Yahoo, or text sources. Then subject sources. Here we can use the subject headings or specific terms or phrases. Scholarly books, the research articles from journals, which is a recent source. Then searches through the people I mean, you can do the verbal contact with the people, or you can write emails to the experts in the specific field. Now, the second category of research is field research. Qualitative method of data collection that aims to observe or understand natural phenomenon or interact with people. During field research, you can choose the topics like documentation of biological diversity in different types of ecosystems. As a student of botany, you all are aware of what wetlands are, what deserts are, forests and marine ecosystems. Now, if you look at the wetland ecosystem, the entire wetland ecosystem has got typical type of producers, consumers, decomposers. So you can study the entire wetland ecosystem. You can choose a wetland and you can collect the specimens from these wetlands and the research can be carried out. Same thing with the desert ecosystem. Various parameters can be selected and those can be analyzed to do the studies related to desert ecosystems or forest or marine ecosystems. Another examples in plant sciences could be study of ecological interactions. As all of us know, there are interactions between plants and there are interactions between plants and animals. So the topic can be chosen as ecological interactions and you can collect the information from plant-plant interactions or plant-animal interactions. You can choose a topic pertaining to endemism in plants. Now, what do we mean by endemism? Endemism refers to confinement of flora to a small geographical location. You can find out why that flora is comprised or why it is present in a small geographical location. Then you can choose ethnobotanical studies. What do we mean by ethnobotany? This is the traditional use of plant species since ancient times. You can choose diversity of mushrooms as one of the topics for your field research. Or you can do exploration in the field for search of new species. Or you can do documentation of cultural practices from different regions. Or documentation of traditional knowledge involved in conservation of biodiversity in different regions can also be a topic for field research. Now let us see what is the meaning of laboratory research. As a student of biology, we do a lot of experiments in laboratories. Experiences in laboratories provide opportunities for students to interact directly with the specimens or samples. Now, in a lab, we carry out testing or experimentation. We observe different types of specimens. We culture different types of plant tissues. We collect the water samples from lakes or rivers or any other water bodies and analyze the different types of parameters. We do the testing of the soil for presence of nutrients. We collect the plant samples and these are analyzed by using different types of tools, techniques, models and theories of science. Research may be carried out in any field wherever there is a scope to expand horizon of knowledge. Research in biology encompasses numerous interrelated fields from agriculture to botany to zoology to biotechnology to genetic engineering to bioinformatics. By using any of the explained research types, one can expand the frontiers of knowledge. For further reading, students, you can refer these books. Thank you.